If you're anything like me, you're seeing more and more farm vehicles on the road this time of year. That's because planting season has arrived for many of us, and I know exactly how hard it is to stay up to date on everything that's going on around you during such a busy time of the year. Well, that's where AGDAILY and our New Ground video series comes in very handy. We'll give you the little snippets of what's going on in the world of agriculture, and we'll do it right about now. First up is that a federal judge in North Dakota has granted a preliminary injunction for 24 more states to not have to implement the Waters of the United States rule. This brings to 26 the number of states that now have seen WOTUS blocked. Judge Daniel Hovland agreed with the filing states that WOTUS poses a threat to sovereign rights and amounts to irreparable harm. He said specifically that WOTUS has, quote, created nothing but confusion, uncertainty, unpredictability, and endless litigation throughout this country to date. Yes, most ag groups are very happy at this new ruling, but we won't have a permanent decision in place until this summer, when the U.S. Supreme Court is expected to weigh in on a WOTUS-related issue. This week, the Biden administration sent a letter to meat and poultry industries, asking them to examine their supply chains for any child labor infractions. The letter from Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack said, quote, the use of illegal child labor, particularly requiring that children undertake dangerous tasks, is inexcusable, and companies must consider both their legal and moral responsibilities to ensure that they and their suppliers, subcontractors, and vendors fully comply with child labor laws. The letter comes as there is a broader trend across the United States and across industries of child labor being used illegally. The Texas House of Representatives passed a right to farm constitutional amendment as well as 2 right to farm bills this week. Of the measures, one will enshrine in the Texas Constitution the day-to-day practices used by farmers and ranchers. Another will protect agricultural producers from city zoning and regulations that prohibit or restrict farming or ranching where there is no real threat to public safety. And the last protects pre-existing agricultural operations from frivolous nuisance claims. These measures are now headed to the state Senate for further consideration. And yet again, for an episode of New Ground, we are waiting, let's say impatiently, for the U.S. Supreme Court to weigh in on California's Prop 12. This is going to have a huge impact, especially in the pork industries. We're keeping our eyes open, and we hope you are too. That's it for now. Thank you for watching this episode of New Ground. Stay close to agdaily.com and follow us on our social channels for lots and lots more great agricultural content. Stay safe out there.